Welcome out to Hasbro's Hide and the Range. We're shooting a new rifle today. Now, this is a brand new kid barrel, brand new Brownell's receiver, Brownell's bolt, BX trigger, sort of an in-between step on a custom build. It has a Discovery 6-24 scope here. Pretty decent scope for the money. I mean, it's not expensive. And so that's sort of why I set this gun up. We have the gun that's set up totally as a factory gun. And I have this one set up as sort of like, okay, what's the next things you can do? And I've got a Feddersen set up the same way. Now, this one does have a brand new MDT Field stock. And I have a field stock on another rifle, on a Savage Mark II FV, and like it pretty well so far. So I thought for this rifle, I would try to do it on 1022. Now, the other custom kid that I have is a total kid build, with the exception of the chassis, and it's got a KRG Bravo chassis in it. And that kid receiver has a tang that you install from the inside and a bolt that holds the rear down, because Ruger receivers only have the front action bolt in there. And so this is another way of tying them, make them more stable, more secure, and increasing accuracy. Well, MDT is pretty smart in what they did. They gave you the option of doing that with a standard receiver. And so they have a new plastic buffer. So a lot of these buffer pins, where the bolt comes back and hits it, they make in plastic to dampen the vibration, dampen the noise. And a lot of them are rubber. Well, this one is a solid plastic round stock going through there, and they make it long enough it actually comes outside of the receiver for this aluminum hold down to come in and grab it. So it comes in, this is sort of a wishbone shape. It goes through, grabs that pin, and then this bolt holds that back of the receiver down as well. So it's actually a pretty nice design. It gives the people that don't want to buy a custom kid receiver an option to use their existing one, or a Brownell's or other manufacturers that don't have a rear hold down. And so we're going to see how it works. It's a good idea. Does it work? Well, we're going to find out together. But with this ammo, we're just going to be breaking it in. We're going to shoot some targets down there. And so this is a Federal auto match. Okay, it's it's cheap ammo. And sometimes it shoots, sometimes it doesn't. It shows a lot of flyers. And so we're just going to use it to sort of break the rifle in a little bit. There's not often a lot of break-in to a rifle, especially when it's been hand-lapped like the kid barrels are. But I wanted to just fire a few rounds to it before we start putting the more expensive ammo into it. We got our chronograph set up there, our Garmin chronograph. And so we'll pick this up and see how we do. And let's have a little bit of fun. Now, hopefully, we're going to be on paper. This will be close. This is on another 22 before this one. So I just don't know. We'll shoot the bottom row and see if I can not hit the camera. There we go. Holy cow. Keep it up. Yeah, there goes a flyer. 4, nope, 2 flyers off to the right. 3 in the same hole, though. That was encouraging. Okay, we'll shoot another mag of this stuff. Just kind of continue to break this rifle in. Probably should have made a scope adjustment. It's shooting right just a little. We'll do that for the next target. All right, there's 5. Do have a pretty good wind out here today. Let's see, 8 to 12 mile an hour. Starting to shoot a little better there. So some of the left to right could be that wind down there. But I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Not much of it. All right, let's see how well we can do this last mag. It sounded a little low on velocity. 11:14, so what must not have been, but it sounded funny. That's 10. Wow, that's a good group for cheap ammo. Holy cow. I just sort of settled in, did my part, and wow. We'll measure that one up, but that's sub half inch, I think. Quite easily, I think that's sub half inch for 10 shots with a cheap ammo. So Kid Barrel is doing good. Even with the BX trigger. The BX trigger is not bad. It's not bad, but it's nothing compared to the Kid trigger, the single stage and especially the 2-stage triggers that they have. That have my other guns, but it's also much less expensive. So that's awesome. That is really encouraging. So let's try another ammo and see how we do. I got ripped off. I pulled out a brand new box of Norma Match, and do you see the problem? There's a whole row of bullets missing. Oh, thanks, Norma. That's awesome. 5 bullets missing. So we'll shoot a 10-round group of this because it's switching lubes all together from the Federal. We'll just shoot the row right above it. So the second row up from the bottom will be Norma Match. I'll get that target marked when we have some more time here, but let's see how it does. It'll be a little low, it looks like. So let's come up. Better. Bit of a flyer. It's going a little bit to the right. All right, not real impressive, but switching lubes, it has a big deal to do with it. So let's shoot our first 5-round group. We fouled it with 10. Is that enough? I don't know, but we're about to find out. There's a flyer. Yeah, a little faster. Higher velocity. Wind's really gusting. I think that was 5, so let's put 5 over to the next one. That was disappointing. That's a straight up flyer. Another one. Huh. Had one jam in the gun, but a big gouge in that bullet, so that one's no good. Continue on. This one will be a 4-round group. Boy, you talk about horizontal stringing. That's a perfect line of 4. That's hilarious. Holy cow. All right, let's try 5 more in that last one. Well, holy cow. All of a sudden it's lighting up and shooting. Well, so far the Kid shows it can shoot with either one of these ammo. Neither one of them are expensive. The Norma Match is more so. I remember exactly what I paid for it, but you guys can look it up. Definitely more than the Federal Auto Match. All right, so now we're going to shoot in our Kid barreled custom rifle, SK Long Range Match. This has been a pretty decent ammo overall. We'll see how it does. We just switched from Norma Match, similar lube, not quite the same, but similar. Same parent company, I believe, anyway. Let's shoot the 3rd row up from the bottom and see how it does. We'll shoot 10 in the first one again to kind of foul it in. Ooh, that's high and left. Another one in exactly the same hole. So we need to make a change. See if that gets us close. That's close enough. Holy cow. We're just going to... That's only 5 shots lubing that thing in, but it's shooting. Wow. Let's go on and shoot our next 5-shot group then. And a flyer. Son of a gun. 2 of them, and in the same hole. Well, I'm sorry about that. You did not get to see some amazing groups. Well, from the bench. I'll still play the target camera for you to see and accelerate it, but the Pua Center X was awesome. This particular lot, though, I think, was showing that it had 2 different velocity ranges, and because I had 2 different groups, but they were ringing the target. Amazing. So that's pretty happy, pretty good. So good results out of the kid, first time shooting it, a kid barrel, I should say, the chromemoly barrel, and then the Brownell's receiver, Brownell's bolt, BX trigger, factory BX trigger, and then the MDT Field stock. I am impressed with this. It is a very good deal for the money, and it's shooting really well. It's a good stable platform. I did put an Archer rail adapter up here on the M-lock. It actually helps stiffen the front end a little bit, but it gives me, of course, a really good platform for the bipod, which is Arco. So I hope you guys like this kind of stuff. It's been a lot of fun. Building this gun was easy. Shooting it, just a joy. You know, and then, by the way, this Discovery optic scope, I don't remember what I paid for it, but I don't think I paid probably $200 or so for it. It is awesome. I mean, for the money. Now, there are things about the turret. They're lift up, turn, and locking turrets. That's kind of nice, you know, it's convenient. Are they the most precise? Well, when they go down, sometimes it's a little hard to get them to engage and stuff, but they work just fine. Parallax is dead on, 50 yards, and that's 50 yards with a laser rangefinder. So you can't ask for more there. And the clarity of the glass, I'm very happy for what I spent. I mean, it's very good. I mean, you see, when it's on, it's not an issue, me seeing the target. It's not an issue at all. And consistently hitting the target, repeating, scope's doing its job. It's perfect. So check them out. I really don't have any game. Any money in this game. It's an HT 6-24 by 44 SFIR. Okay, that's the scope model here. Awesome. Pretty good deal for the money. Anyway, I hope you like this kind of stuff. If you do, give me a like and subscribe, and we'll catch you later.